Hi and welcome to Angel of Divine Light. This is my live for February. And I'm calling this Divine February Love because I just feel, us bringing on love and bringing into balance and into harmony and continuing to walk this walk. And divine love is what the message is for this month. And, I took a poll of what people felt like, really guided to listen and tune into. A lot of it was like divine feminine, divine masculine energies, balancing the energies, harmonizing, and then working with the elementals, and then womb work. So I've been working with womb work, well, all of these for time now. The womb work I absolutely love, and I will be into a free intro on February 12th, and then I'm going to talk about a little bit of that now. It is intensive, and it is a calling, and I feel like all people who have came from a womb, all people who have wombs, that everyone will benefit from these teachings because they help to understand cycles within cycles. They really help to understand what's going on within you at different phases of a month. You grasp an understanding instead of going through the motions and like, oh my God, what's happening? Why am I feeling this way? You're understanding the tides, the flux and flows, and these things that are happening each month, that are happening within your cycle, the cycle in you and then the cycle without. And then we work with the elements, gaining the elements of the earth, the heart of the earth, the heart of the water, the heart of the fire, the heart of the air. These coming into balance and harmony, working when being outside, externally and internally. So there is a way to work with these energies externally. And you really, if you feel called for it, you want to grasp these teachings because they really help to anchor in a strong foundation. My students absolutely love working with the tools and techniques that I teach in these series, and amazing. So yeah, I'm offering that February 12th. Sign up to my newsletter to receive the link, and you'll have the link for February 12th. I'm offering it for everybody, whoever's called to join. Just join and listen in. And my newsletter goes out probably tomorrow or the next day, and the link will be in with a recording that I recorded. And this voice transmission goes over the balance and the consciousness evolution that we're in right now. Using the AI, collaborating with AI, which we are right now as we speak. You're using a device, an AI device. And some people refer to it as artificial intelligence or ancient intelligence that is coming back online to help us remember, where we come from and who we are. And just like anything, we could use it for our benefit or to help us grow and thrive and work in harmony or not. This is all that is happening and more through the consciousness, through people who are waking up more and more. So depending on where you're at in your spiritual walk, if you've been on the spiritual walk for quite some time or you're just beginning, the class that I'm beginning at the end of this month, February 26th, it will definitely greatly assist you. And yeah, we work through all of the elements, and I love working with the elements. The heart of the fire, we start with heart of the fire. The heart of the fire really helps when you work with fire, and you could do this, on your own, lighting a candle, gazing at a flame, and just imagining that flame, and you don't even have to imagine anything because it's there, it's happening right in front of your eyes when you gaze at that flame. Is these lights, these beams of light, when you gaze at a candle flame, that will come towards you, come towards your heart. And those beams of light that will help remember that you are part of the light. It's just stuck, it's stagnant. light a candle, gaze at the flame. It's a really simple exercise. I go over earth, grounding with the earth, and not just grounding with the earth, but connecting with the earth, listening to the earth, listening to the mother, listening to your food, and really taking your senses in a really profound way. And then we work with space. Space is that infinite connection to Creator, the divine, and it's in the place of the heart. In the heart space, whenever you're feeling not connected, whenever you're separate, that heart space, going into space, it reminds you that it's an antidote for that. It's an antidote for, and helps you feel connected. And then air is the breath. It is the listening to the words. That which you cannot see or feel, you could feel a little bit, but it is invisible to us. But we can hear sound, we can make sound, and we can breathe, breathe in that breath of air, that life force giving air. And then the last, water. I have such a deep connection to water, and water is that which brings life, that which brings the antidote to anger, and that which brings the antidote to sadness. We ask water, we sit with water and watch it and listen to its communication and what it speaks. So this picture that you're looking at right here, this is off the coast, Central Coast. I live not from here, and I actually work in this area. I do hair also, so I'm not just on here with all of you. I'm also a hairstylist, so I do ceremonial hair cutting. And in my ceremonial hair cutting, I love working with people, and I love working with the hair, the crown chakra. And I wash the hair, and we go through intention settings and really setting those intentions and cutting what no longer serves, and cutting away those stagnant energies. So intentional hair cutting, that's something that you guys are interested in, contact me, because we'll get you in, that done. And I also do a mentoring. So everybody has their own perspective of AI, and if it's yours is distorted, then deeper. So thank you all for being here and being open to receive the light and your own light, stepping into your own light. And February is a divine love month, and every month will be a divine love month, and I'm going to be kind of posting these in this way monthly and let what's going on. I have those offerings in February, those who are ready to go deeper and real dedicated onto your path. It's free to join. It's joining me on Zoom, and I will be going over these teachings of the elemental teachings and the teachings. The womb teachings will take you into the deep cave, into the deep inner realms within, and really understanding how these places and spaces, which gives you great strength. So you're not distorted when you come into the evolution of what is actually happening with AI, and that we can see it from multiple perspectives. If you have the expansion and the greater consciousness to really into those higher places of your consciousness, you'll be able to really perceive this next moment forward with power and strength, and not giving your power over to or distorted viewpoints of it. And we want to be able to rise above with strength and dignity. And may you find peace. We want that. We want to find peace. We want to be peace. And to me, what balances this within working with the elements. And Lena, that you have, whoever posted this, may you find peace. I want you to join the womb course that I'm offering on February 12th. There is a link that will be sent to my newsletter. Registers my newsletter, and we will be going. It'll be recorded too, so if you can't make it, it's on February 12th at 6 p.m. on Zoom. and I will have that offering there. So yeah, thank you. So, but thank you so much, and I wish you to find peace, great peace. So. For the I work with womb work, to me, it really helps to stabilize. Knowing what to work with, what plants to work with, what breath work to with, and how to work with these elements in a way that really helps us to not get distracted and not be put into these lower places and not get sucked into these lower belief systems that a lot of people can get stuck into. And if we let ourselves and allow ourselves to rise higher and rise above it, rise at sea, and stand strong, rise above it, we have, if not, you will be depleted. You will lose your peace. You will be sucked into these energies. To be around community, to withhold yourself in with strength, with perseverance, with certainty. This will give you that streamline ahead. It'll give you that sharp where you're like, I know where I'm going and this is it here, you know. And sometimes we do have a little bit of like questioning, am I on the right path? Am I doing what I'm needing to do here? Is this right? And these are normal. It's normal to check in with yourself and in this discerning type of energy. But we also want to know that we are here as part of divine love. We're here part of that interconnection with source creator, and any of this false energies can and will get dropped out. But it does take a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes discipline. You know, I was talking about discipline with my daughter earlier, and it's like we have to, as humans, go after what we want. And this is still true today. You know, yeah, we could be all this and evolved into highness, but knowing that we still have to go after what we want as part of our human experience, and really strive for that, you know. I being a creative, I love creating in many different forms, and hair is something that I absolutely love doing, and I love clients and teaching and providing safe ceremonies for everybody to come to ceremony, to experience what ceremony is, and to be in right relation with your and with others on their path. So, you know, if you're ever out in California, you know, give me a holla, reach out to me to my email, and we'll set something up to meet. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but many years ago, so I started this channel about maybe 7, 8 years ago, and I stopped for a minute, and I still don't really post like I used to, because I feel like I have so much content out there. I feel like really good about it. But I stopped posting because I got a lot of creepy energies coming on, a lot of stalkers, a lot of pocket comments, a lot of disrespectful stuff, and I was just like, I'm gonna put this on pause. I need to put my energy somewhere else, because, you know, these energies, they weren't benefiting me. And I know a lot of people, I was helping a lot of people at the same time, so have continued to come to me. But these stalkers, you know, they're out there. So if you ever do get a channel, if you ever decide to come out there and put yourself on there, you know, just be careful. It's something to be careful for. So I say no to any of the stalking energies, and any harassments. You know, you will be put on pause when needed. And you know, if somebody has something to say or their own opinion to say, start your own channel, and put your beliefs on your own page. You know, when I come on here live, I have something to say, and listen. If you aren't open enough to listen, start your own page and you could write your own comments over there. And I know I don't come on here very often, and some channels do, and I have been taking my time on coming out here and provide information for people. The information that I really love to work with others on is womb work, and really anchoring in a practice that is suitable for people, suitable to continue their path with dignity, strength, and grace, and really anchoring something strong in motion and really forging forward in a good way. I have a great community that supports me and is behind, and in the physical and on here online. I am wanting to go in a direction where we are evolving, and we are strengthening in ourselves in such a way that um, we're growing, right? So anyways, if you guys have any questions, feel free to write them below. And yeah, but we do want to send peace to everyone. Whenever I feel like, something feels stagnant, I go to water. And I go to water and I watch the water. What I was taught was that, like, if you watch the water, you'll see how the water changes and it's always growing. And from one day or even a week to the next week, that water, it changes. The way it flows, the way the tides are there, it's always changing every day. And the water, especially the ocean, it's when the moon comes and the moon pulls at it, the moon pulls at the tides. The moon, when it's at its fullest, it'll pull out all of that debris, it'll pull it out to the surface, and it'll like cleanse the ocean, it'll cleanse all of the water there, and it'll remove the debris out of the ocean. And that's exactly what the moon is for us. At the fullness of its moon, it's pulling it out. It's pulling out what we no longer need. So that time where you notice if there's an expansion or contraction within you, and that expansion is during that full moon, it is raising to the surface that awareness that you need. You may get visions or whatever the case may be, and it's telling you what is here, right? So what the moon does. And in my womb work, my womb series, I go over this with us because we are connected within our womb time, as we are the time to bleed, to be in the luteal stage, and the time where we are ovulating. So all of these different stages within the divine feminine, we go through all these different stages and phases and it's really beautiful to understand the way this whole anatomy works, to understand the body, to really embody the teachings and walk with this in such a way is really harmonizing. So have a practice, to me, is key for these times. To have a practice that works, to have a practice that works, that you're not swaying one way or the other. We already know there's forces, there's dark forces. Yes, that's inevitable. But where are you going to get caught up? Are you going to get caught up in that, or are you going to move forward in such a way with grace, with beauty, with dignity, strength, with fortitude? And we move forward in that, right? So yeah, that's February 12th. That is going to be a workshop available that I am offering to the community, for all who are called. You sign up. How do you receive the link for that? Is you sign up, you register for my newsletter, and that newsletter will open that up for you. So I am still kind of in a phase with this channel where I am like, okay, moving forward and opening up to this channel. And you guys are saying feminine and masculine, balancing within the feminine and masculine, and really anchoring this in, right? But sometimes I also feel it's like clearing through distortions. Clearing it through distortions is something that we need to continue to do, and we want to do this in the best way possible. So, but yeah, I suggest joining into that, joining on my newsletter. It's really helpful to be guided in a really good community for those who are called. I still believe in re-indigenizing. I still believe in decolonization. I feel very strong in this right now. I do a lot of work towards it. I'm currently working on a design, and I'm working on a design. It's a piece of clothing that is going to hit the runway on Saturday, and this clothing is a statement piece for my people. I am of Indigenous background, and it's to really be proud of who I am, my nationality. It's to be proud of my people and to be Indigenous and to bring in this awareness of re-indigenizing. And so it's a movement that I stand for, and to really bring those together who feel the belief in this, who feel strongly and passionate about putting this work into the right hand and to the Indigenous people. And we have a way to work with the elements that create the harmony that is needed. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll put the post up. It'll either be in my newsletter or post my design online. So it hits the runway on Saturday. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, just stay tuned. If you want to work with me further in that way, with my homing workshop with the womb work, it's going to be phenomenal. Again, February 12th, we begin the workshop on the 12th as an intro, and then February 26th is a 6-week intensive on Zoom. This is on Zoom. I don't really do too much teachings here on YouTube, and to me it's for a really good reason. I want to protect. So anyways, have a good day. May you be blessed, and may all your love and the beautiful divine love of February carry you in a good way. May peace be with you. I'm gonna do